Welcome to the New to Crypto podcast, designed to guide you through the crypto landscape with pinpoint accuracy, created for the new and intermediate crypto investor. Join your host, Crypto Travels Michael, as he takes you through the different facets of getting started and succeeding in your crypto journey. New to Crypto podcast brings you new episodes daily, Monday through Friday, with surprise bonus episodes sometimes on the weekend. Let me ask you, are you new to crypto? Don't know where to start? Are you more experienced but have questions? Then you're in the right place. This podcast is designed for you. Coming at you from the Trading Center in the Lifestyle Design Studio, here's your host, Crypto Travels Michael.
Hey, welcome to today's podcast and Happy New Year. Happy 2023, by the way. I'm excited about today's interview. Today I have a phenomenal guest. He's the founder of Aloha Browser and Viewpoint Labs. He has launched over 100 web and mobile international projects in the US, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And today we're going to talk all about his latest project. BlueLight is an economic strategy game about building your own startups in a multiverse. And today we're going to dive deeper into this. Do me a big favor and welcome Andrew Frost to the show. Andrew, thanks for coming out. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks, Michael. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Happy New Year, everyone. And I hope you will enjoy today's podcast.
Awesome, Andrew. Hey, before we dive into everything about BlueLight and everything you have going in as well as your team, can you share just a little bit about yourself with our listeners?
Sure, no problem. I'm the founder of Aloha Browser and some of the companies, and the Viewpoint Labs is that ties them all. Just to give you a brief idea, Aloha Browser is one of the first private browsers out there, primarily focused on mobiles, but we also have desktop versions as well. And we do a lot of things with crypto on the browser, with wallets and chains and everything. And I was traveling a lot on the different events, crypto related and not. And what I've actually seen that whenever you go to a crypto event, it's extremely boring. Unless you like the graphs and numbers and everything, everybody is so bored there. And we thought that a little bit of more fun that what crypto need actually. And then we met with the nice guys from Toonbox, which is an animation studio based here in Cyprus as well. They do a lot of animations. They're pretty famous. They have billions of views on YouTube. And that was the days they came up with a new animation series called Take My Muffin. It is available for free on YouTube as well right now. You can go and check it out. It's basically Rick and Morty about startups. And it's so amazing, it's so funny, and it's absolutely crazy. And we thought we have to turn it into a game. And that's going to be a super fun crypto project that we have to bring to this world. And that's basically how BlueLight has started. And it was almost over a year ago. And during this time, we've been working on BlueLight for quite a while, and we've reached a lot, and we hopefully will talk about it today.
Fantastic. So and by the way, you're joining us. You're live here from Cyprus at the moment. Yes.
Yeah, a sunny island in the Mediterranean, not the one in Texas.
Yeah, beautiful place. Yes, where you are. So, Andrew, can you just share with our listeners just an overview about BlueLight before we, notch down and go deeper into some of the different aspects of it?
Yeah. So, as I said, the idea behind BlueLight is to bring a crypto game that is also fun and that is something new. Because if you take a look at everything we had on the market before, they boring. They don't have any gameplay. You just click 1-2 buttons in a hope to earn something, and it more looks like a low-paid job than actually a game. You don't get a lot of fun out of that. Plus, it's really, really hard to onboard. And for example, if you are not a very tech-savvy person, to get all through this hell with the setup in your wallet and connecting it to chains and everything, it's extremely complicated. So that's why these games are not very popular, and from our point of view, they're not very good at gameplay at all. And Also, from the economy point of view as well, sometimes they quite mixed up. So we're trying to bring like AAA level game experience to crypto.
Okay.
And but talking more about the game, as I said, it's based on a Take My Muffin animation series, and it's all about a group of people who try to run startup in a virtual world of a virtual copy of a Silicon Valley that we call Sun Crypto, which is basically San Francisco with a little bit of twist.
Okay.
If you ever been to San Francisco, you'll be walking around and be like, yeah, I know that. So it's kind of fun. And the main goal of the game is build your own startup. And of course, as every startup, you want to become a unicorn or a decacorn or the biggest company in the virtual world. So you will have to fight not only your competitors,
Okay.
not only trying to find some investment opportunities, but also complete a very complicated project, and you will face a lot of, let's call it, daily challenges, right? Like internet outages or like bugs in your code or something like that. And it's like every time you play in it, it's like you launch every new startup. And if you ever had a startup in your life, you'll be like, that was my day in the office once.
Yeah.
That was actually happened to me. So it all powered with a lots of crazy humor,
Okay.
and it's like it's very funny. I hope everybody will try it and will like it.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that, Andrew. I'm actually involved in a company helping to build like the next unicorn in a tech and blockchain space. So there's more to come about that this year. So I'm very interested to dive into your blockchain game. I love the fact that you designed it in that way where the goal is ultimately to build unicorn and go through all the struggles that all of us have went through in trying to build startup companies. I wanted to ask you, how did you actually get into gaming and blockchain based gaming?
So we've launched a couple games before.
Uh-huh.
A couple years ago, and before Aloha Browser, we had worked on a couple of mobile games. We worked on some projects in terms of marketing, helping some other companies grow. And in Viewpoint Labs team, we had plenty of people who came from gaming world. And Cyprus is a major game and development hub. So, and basically everybody talks to everybody, and that's why game. As for crypto, as I said, we work with crypto a lot in Aloha Browser, being a Web3 browser.
Okay.
We support everything, and we try to be on the edge, bringing new technologies as soon as it appear. So we communicate with all the major companies in the blockchain sphere. And there's still a lot of fintech in Cyprus as well. And even Binance is coming very soon. They're opening something here. We got a visit from CZ recently.
Okay.
So it's going to be a good place for crypto as well.
Excellent. So who is the core audience, you would say, for BlueLight?
I would like to say that what we're trying to do is not to cover only blockchain gamers who already tried some other competitor games, either like them or not, or who tries to earn a lot of money just playing a game. But first of all, from my point of view, game has to be fun, right? It's like you pay basically with your time, and you're not very enjoyable when you spend a lot of your time and you're not happy about it, right? We don't want to be a time waster. We have to have some enjoyment in our lives, right? And video games is kind of a big part of it for a lot of people. But so far, what we've seen on blockchain gaming or GameFi or overall, that it's very lo-fi, if you know what I mean. If you bring like a gamer who played PlayStation for all his life to blockchain games, he'll be like, what's going on? It's like, what, 90s or 80s or what? Right? So it has to be a very, very good product.
Yeah.
And we committed to that, to make it look good, playable, and bring joy basically to people. So answering your question, we're trying to target the whole audience of games, not only crypto games in particular, but trying to bring on board everybody, easing the onboarding process. So basically, you will not need a wallet just to start playing. At some point, you might want to have it. But for crypto, of course, for hardcore crypto gamers, we also planned a lot of stuff. So if you're already into crypto gaming, it's going to be a whole new world for you, but it's going to be a familiar world.
Okay. And how and where can our listeners go to dive into your game?
So currently we're at the private alpha stage. You can actually go and play, but you have to be approved because we don't want to put a lot of people in right now because we're still polishing, and we want to bring a very good impression. But your listeners can go to bluelight.inc and just sign up on a form, and they will receive an access very, very soon. And in a couple months from now, we'll be launching a public version that everybody can just join and play straight away.
Fantastic. And we have all those links in the description below this video, as well as the YouTube link for Take My Muffin, as you mentioned, and Aloha Browser. So they're right below this. So you mentioned the virtual Silicon Valley, and I just wanted to ask you, like, where did that idea come from? Because I actually grew up 90 minutes from San Francisco. I have cousins in the Bay, and so I will recognize all the landmarks from San Francisco.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time in Sunnyvale, California. Why Silicon Valley is because every startup is dreaming about being in the Bay Area. That's all where VCs are. That's where all the fun are. And even if you read a book about startups, they probably will be mentioned in San Francisco at some point or another. So it's a place to be. So there was no long thoughts about it. It's like it just has to be there. Plus, as you know, it's very beautiful. San Francisco is one of my favorite cities in the world. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it has lots of landmarks, and every one of them is super unique, which I like. It's very diverse. So it's perfect for gaming.
Yeah, and it's a foodie city as well. There's some delicious restaurants in there. Just a little side note. So I wanted to ask you about your regional focus for BlueLight. You're primarily targeting the EU, the Gulf, US, Asia, into Africa. What does BlueLight's rollout look like this year in 2023?
So initially, we launched with English language and targeting English-speaking audience. We don't want to put borders on the map because basically everybody can just go and play. Primarily, we believe that European gamers will be closest one to us because we also Europeans. But a lot of Asian people that we let in and try the game, they really enjoyed it. So I don't think it's a problem, and we don't want to specify like a specific markets that we focused on. So English-based at the beginning. First of all, for a couple of reasons. Well, first of all, Take My Muffin is also in English right now. And it's basically the universal language for everybody. But of course, we will bring other languages as well. Gradually, they all be there. Just to give you an example, Aloha Browser, we have 53 languages or so.
Wow!
So it's a lot. And Aloha Browser is pretty popular worldwide. And we don't see limits.
Okay, fantastic. So it's worldwide in the English language, and that's exciting. I wanted to ask you as well, if you could just shed some light on basically your vision with tokenomics for blockchain gaming in general.
Right. There's no, I would say, right answer because every game is unique and every tokenomics is unique. And there's some probably smart people behind it. But from my point of view, the blockchain gaming, it just jumped on us so quickly
Uh-huh.
that there were not a lot of research made, and people who were making games, they were not thinking about it like a lot. They were probably thinking like, okay, I'll have I don't know, 100, 1,000 people in, but as soon as they went viral, everything's get broken out because
Yeah.
one people they try to make fun, other people try to make money, and third people try to find loopholes to make more money.
Yeah.
And all together, it doesn't work very well unless you have a very stable economy and like trying to analyze everything from every angle.
Okay.
And I don't think a lot of companies do that, to be sure.
Okay.
Uh,
So you feel
so
tokenomics may not be balanced enough in that area.
yeah, I think so, and probably there's some factors to it. Well, first of all, there's still not so many gamers in a pure crypto games.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very small amount of people plus lots of bots. So trying to get some statistical data and analyze it properly and do a fine balance in here and there, it's a bit tricky thing, even for regular games. Have lots of special trained people like game designers who like basically dedicate a whole their life just to be able to balance a game with virtual currencies. As for real currencies, that's a whole different story. So it's very, very new, and there's not a lot of people on the market who can actually do it. So
Uh-huh.
they either come from real gaming or they come from crypto, where they're basically like a mathematicians
Oh,
trying to do stuff. But there's still like a people behavior that has to be considered. What we trying to do with BlueLight, we trying to come from both worlds. So we have amazing game designers
uh-huh.
that already worked on a lot of games and they know how to balance it properly. We have lots of mathematicians who can analyze everything
Okay.
and try to fine tune it. And we even had some consultations from guys from a real economy sector
Uh-huh.
who worked with like banking and stuff, and just trying to understand how being basically a crypto, just closer to real money than a virtual currency, how it will affect this model. And that's one of the reasons why we like a soft launch in the game. We don't want to bring it to the world like there you go and play, right? So we want to let smaller groups in,
Uh-huh.
trying to analyze how they will play and like how the money flowing inside the game,
Mm-hmm.
so we can fine tune it before the public release. That will be available to everybody, and that the day we can say, okay, the game is complete. We have everything we wanted.
Awesome. I see you working with world-class talent. You know, you mentioned Toonbox earlier and then Dragon's Lake's the development studio. And then you and your team, you guys are dealing at a world-class level in this area. It's exciting time. Can you share with us some of the roadmap for 2023 as to, and even beyond?
Yeah, of course. So as I said, we working on a BlueLight for almost over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
So we've come a long way. We have this alpha version now that you can actually play. We will soon release the public beta version
Okay.
that people go and play, and that will represent like the most parts of the game, but not the whole game, because the whole game it's kind of a very, very complicated thing. And as I said, we wanted to do like a fast changing quickly, and probably closer to the end of the year we will have something that we will call release candidate, which is be the game that the way we see it.
Okay.
In between, there is still a lot of things that we want to work on. So first of all, San Francisco is still a big city, and Sun Crypto in BlueLight is also quite big.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ever tried to play like SimCity or something.
Uh-huh.
It requires a lot of time, even for a person just to put like already houses on the map, and it's quite a while. And you spend a lot of time doing it, and we don't want to let people live in a boring city. So it has to have like all the fancy houses like in San Francisco, right? It's a lot of content to create.
Uh-huh.
So we expect the community to help us with that. We, of course, have our own team who creates content and 3D modules and everything. But what we also want to do is creator tools, which is basically a super simplified 3D editor that allows you to customize like cities, characters,
Nice.
various items that you play in a game. So you will basically have more unique items in a game, and it makes it more exciting. And by the end of the year, when we'll have a public release, when new people will jump in, they will see a beautiful city in all its glory.
Nice.
And yeah, and of course we want to reward these creators at some point. So we will work something out. I don't know, so either with tokens or NFTs. But anyway,
Okay.
these creators, they will love it as well.
My son will love that. Everything you were just saying, how he can basically the tools that you're building to enable the gamers to build out more inside.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
and
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying it's like it's for everybody. Because if you are like a hardcore gaming and you like the fast-paced action,
Uh-huh.
then there is one part of the game for you. You love card games, there's another part of the game for you. You love city builders, there's another part game for you. So we try to cover a lot, and it's a pretty complex thing. That's why we have to bring a lot of, as you said, world talents on board.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody ever tried to do something like that in a blockchain yet.
Man, this is exciting. You mentioned earlier, Take My Muffin. You kind of got the idea to build this out from that. But I wanted to ask you, what other games were like your inspiration for constructing basically the gameplay for this?
Yeah. So at some point last year, you probably also did. Everybody was talking about metaverses,
Uh-huh.
right? It's no longer a very hyped word, but still, some people will not point fingers. They still talk a lot about it. They put a lot of money in it. But basically, what metaverse is a big virtual world where you can do some stuff. It's either just like enjoy it, play games, or do something else. Just to name a few: a Fortnite, a Minecraft. Or when you try to live in a metaverse, there's a lot of things involved besides like just walking on the streets and just going around, right? You want to have some action, but there's still some people who don't like a super fast action games like Fortnite, because they'll be killed like in 30 seconds from the game start. They don't have fun about that.
Uh-huh.
So you probably know that a lot of gamers, they play Sims, especially women, because they also like to play games, but they like more calm games. So I would also put Sims in there, because when we're talking about a simulation of a startup, you probably know a startup is your life.
Yeah.
And Sims is a good simulator for life as well. Also, building a city is a very exciting process.
Oh, yeah.
So SimCity is definitely one of those.
Okay.
Especially if you're not just building a city, but you can actually earn some money out of it. So in SimCity, you just build a house, but in BlueLight, you can build an office and you can rent it to another player.
Really?
Build a startup in this office and will rev share their revenue with you. And you'll be just a real estate mogul.
Oh, that's super cool. That's even inspiration for new entrepreneurs that want to, simulate.
Yeah.
You
So we trying to do, like I said, this whole experience. Because a lot of young people, they want to have startup, but it's hard. It's really, really hard. You have to spend a lot of money, a lot of nerves, and it changes your life. But in BlueLight, you can just go there, you can feel all this experience, and you will understand this life for you or not.
Man, that's exciting. That's how can our listeners around the world reach out to you and your team? Where should they? I assume you guys have Telegram, etc.
Yeah, we have extensive community now, around 20,000 people. We have Discord, Telegram, we have Twitter, of course.
Okay.
And we have basically every day somebody from our team is on every day of one of these channels.
Okay.
And they answer questions, they communicate with the audience, because we try to be as close to people as possible, because on the early stage that we're right now, the feedback is very important.
Yeah.
So the more we talk with people, the better it's for us and for them as well. So yeah, feel free, just come and join.
Okay.
As I said, our website will be in a description there. It's bluelight.inc.
Yeah.
And there's all the links to our community. So feel free to communicate.
Awesome. And yeah, in the description below, there's the episode blog post page with all the information about today's episode and the links that you just mentioned. And we'll actually have all of those for people to be able to reach directly out to you and join the community. You know, I really like how you're creating a balance between having fun in the game and earning, or creating ROI or profit in there. You know, that's really important. It takes people through the learning process as well as having fun. You know, so I definitely tip my hat to you and your team for everything you're creating in this. You know, this is going to be a great year for all you guys and all the community around the world. What else, Andrew? What else would you like to share with our listeners? You know, you have their undivided attention in about 170 countries at the moment. So, what would you like to share?
So, I would like to share that. Some people still think that crypto is some kind of scam, and sometimes that's true. But do your own research. Just go and check people behind the projects, and there's still a lot of very, very nice projects out there. BlueLight or not, anyway. We still want to support the whole community because Web3 and crypto gaming, they're not going anywhere. They will definitely be there, and we're in this exciting time when everything is just starting. And if you do your own research, you read and through and check for red flags, and you find a very good project, just go for it.
Well said. Hey, and thank you for taking the time to create Aloha Browser. It's much needed in the industry, and all of those languages that you mentioned. Man, that's fantastic as well.
Yeah. Thanks, Michael, for having me today. And I also just want to mention that Aloha Browser is also one of those browsers that are very open to community.
Okay.
And if any of your listeners are wanted to add something, or they feel that some features is not there that they really want, feel free to connect. And our great support team, they will do everything in their power to help you.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely be sharing all the links for Aloha Browser, how all our listeners can get started if they're not already using it as well. Andrew, man, it was a real pleasure to have you on the show, and I welcome you back anytime, man.
Likewise, Michael.
And,
Thanks, everybody. I hope I'll see you in the streets of some crypto in a BlueLight very, very soon.
Absolutely. Hey, if you like today's episode, definitely like and subscribe to the podcast, show your support, and chime in here tomorrow for another special episode. Until then, make it a great day.
Thanks for tuning in to New to Crypto Podcast. If you like the episode, be sure to follow and subscribe. You can listen to every episode on all major platforms. Have an interest in being on the show or want advertising? Reach out at newtocrypto.io. Head over to our site, newtocrypto.io, to access the resources mentioned in each episode. Until next time, remember to navigate the crypto landscape with pinpoint accuracy.